Hey guys, welcome to Music Weekly on Nights.com TV. My name is Henry Igwe. Remember that you can subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this page, share this video, and ask your peoples, your friends, family, colleagues to join and pretty much do the same. So this week we have Adekunle Gold in the news. He appeared in a new drama, comedy, movie, something of that sort. We need to wait for it to hit the cinemas for us to really confirm. But it was produced and directed by James Abinibi, and it features as well ex-BBNaija housemate and aspiring singer Soma. We hope to see how that pans out in the end.
Also on this week on Music Weekly, Kofi has some words for Kiss Daniel and his label G Worldwide. Now Kofi is saying that Kiss Daniel is in a dead zone because his label won't allow him collaborate with other artists and producers. Now we know Kofi sometime in the past sang some songs, and of course they were hits then. I'm sure he's talking from his musical experience and saying, please, hey, come on, let's make things better in the music sector. He said this after observing some irregularities on the music scene.
Maven record artist Dr. Seed has applauded his fellow label mate Inyanya, saying Inyanya's work ethic makes the rest of the guys at the label feel like they're lazy. It makes them appear like they're not doing enough. He says, Inyanya was signed in October 2016, and Seed says he's done over 50 songs in 3 months. 50 songs is like 5 albums or something. That's incredible, really. Baseline record star Scales has gifted himself a black Range Rover SUV as he turns 26. He shared the details of this on April 2nd on his Instagram page, and yeah, he got the fans talking, and he also had some positive messages for them, talking about how he came from nothing, rose, and hit stardom. And yeah, it's really impressive. We wish for Scales all the best moving forward with his career. Controversial dancehall star Burna Boy has disclosed plans to drop a new album titled Outside. Hopefully it comes out sometime this year, because he was responding to a fan on Twitter. Before now, he dropped the album Live in 2013, and then followed with On a Spaceship in 2015. Burna Boy has been really controversial, but 2016 was pretty much a nice year for him. He bounced back, made a return to the UK, and dropped his smash Bring Me off that mixtape that managed to make some noise here and there in mainstream media. So yeah, we look forward to this new one, Burna.
Nigerian American artist Jidenna, who's also known as the Classic Man, said he had to work 4 jobs after university. Now, Jidenna studied engineering at Stanford University, California, USA. He had to teach students. He said while teaching, he was quite a shy guy, but you know, he had to have this personality thing, disguise himself and be a different person, and that helped him in his performance. Now, Jidenna studied electrical engineering, and he said, I had a flair for music sometime towards the halftime of my degree in school. Jidenna, who released his debut album on February 17th, titled The Chief, said he would love to work with other Nigerian artists.
Wizkid made the news this last week after he dropped the video for his latest work titled Come Closer. It features Drake, his newfound friend and favorite collaborator. Remember that they made news globally in April 2016 following the smash song One Dance that broke pretty much all the records on all the chart countdowns on streaming platforms and award shows. Pretty much the Grammys managed to make a bit of an impression there. So yeah, fans are talking about how Drake is in the video for Come Closer, and then others are also saying Wizkid wasn't in the video for One Dance. So I mean, we cannot confirm what the reasons are, but there was a tweet that Wizkid put out in response to fans saying when they made Come Closer, the video, apparently that Drake was on tour, so it's all love that he couldn't make Drake's shoot for One Dance last year because he had a family emergency. Wizkid, family emergency. Wizkid is controversial, so yeah, that's that about.
Double wahala for anybody. So the double wahala crooner Orishefemi, also known as Music Taliban, has found himself in a landlord palaver. Now Orishefemi, you know, had this issue. Sometimes he moved into a mansion, and now the mansion is no longer his, it's now a rented situation. Now the landlord forcefully told him to get out. Reason being that Orishefemi is owing backlog payments for so many months. Now, before I get into the other part, I have a problem with this. Why moving to somewhere you can't afford to pay for? Why live a life that you know? I don't get that whole thing. It beats me. It really, really does beat me. But then his media rep is saying, no, we ain't broke. We got money, yeah, and we just moved somewhere on Lekki Admiralty where, you know, we're doing good. This is just the work of mischief makers. Okay, if you say so.
Tiny entertainment star, well, rising star YC has dropped his first body of work titled The First Wave EP, and it's been a long time coming. This is supposed to help him break some more into mainstream media. He is in mainstream media, but not so big, not as big as he ought to. Well, pretty big, fairly big for an artist that dropped Jagaband and put out several other songs here and there. So yeah, hopefully this helps him create a bigger name for himself. But he's referenced M.I. Abaga and Olamide as his major influences, that they inspire his writing, they inspire his art. Based on popular demand from you guys, we decided to stretch our chart show a little bit more. So we have 5 songs for you guys this week, and of course we have the video for the week. So yeah, we have at number 5 Come Closer by Wizkid, the latest song from Wizkid featuring Drake, and we hope it climbs some places more in the coming weeks. And then following closely from that, we have Maradona by Niniola at number 4. Number 3 we have Rara by Techno, and yeah, this is pretty much a big song. He spoke to Billboard saying Rara is his latest single. It is coming to take over as #1 song in Nigeria, in Africa, whatever.
Sonny and RCA star Davido visited the YBNaija house recently. Now he was the one that performed at the eviction live show on Sunday. Of course, you know that Bali was evicted on that show, and we had the final 5. You know them, Mavis and the rest of them, Mavis, Debbie Rice, Efe, T-Boss, and of course Bisola. Now Davido had a one-on-one, like a sit down with the housemates the next day, talking to them about how to spend their money. He gave them a very wonderful advice saying, start small, then build big, because it could be quite overwhelming coming into a lot of money. He quickly told them of how he spent $1 million in 3 months. Oh my God, now at this current Naira rate, $1 million is about 300 million Naira, and just somebody sat down. He's not feeding anybody. He doesn't have a wife or kids. Okay, he has a daughter, yeah, but come on, 100 million Naira each month? For what now? Well, he said 30 billion for the account to you. Well, I think he had that kind of money to spare. Now, for a guy who spent $1 million in 3 months, Davido has found himself in a dot check scandal. Now, I don't get it. If you can afford to spend 100 million Naira per month, of course at the exchange rate of 300 Naira per the dollar, why can't you just pay 7.4 million Naira? Now, that was the price or the sum of the balance of his Mercedes-Benz GLE 450 vehicle. He said that he gave a check and the check just went down. It went bouncing up and down. Oh, sorry, Davido. But then, of course, the owner of the place, Prestige Autonet, Mr. Valentine Chukwu, has got involved a Lagos law firm to please collect his money back from Davido. Davido, you just sang a song that is trending. It's #1 hit chart everywhere. It's a hit. It's topping the charts. It's breaking everything. And in the song, you said 30 billion for the account. Recently, you put up a tweet of your dad getting, you know, some billions of dollars of contracts. 7.4 million Naira is like nothing to you. So dear, please pay up the money in case you're really holding, you know, maybe, just maybe, pay it up and let this embarrassment just go away.
For number 2, we have Well Done Sir by Falz. Falz is a phenomenal artist. I mean, following his BET win in 2016, he's been rising steadily. And yeah, I mean, his producer, Cess and Falz, they have this lovely symbiosis that helps his career and all that. So yeah. Number 1, we have If by Davido. That's pretty much the biggest song on the continent today. Like, I mean, every club, radio show, TV chart, blah, blah. Even on Nights.com TV, we have this as #1 song. That's to show you that it is really a huge record. For our video of the week, 3 straight weeks in a row, we have YOLO by Cheque, shot by Meja Labi in South Africa, and it's pretty much the biggest stuff out there. We are impressed that the ladies are doing well on this chart show. Like, we have Niniola, we have Cheque. Hopefully in the next few weeks we get some more female presence on our chart show. So yeah, this is Music Weekly, Nights.com TV. My name is Henry Igwe. Thank you all for your time. Remember that you can help us grow so that we can continue to give you guys the very best by liking this video, subscribing to this this YouTube channel, asking your friends, family, loved ones, even your haters, your enemies to come do the same pretty much. Drop us comments, tell us how you want us to improve this show so that we come through and serve you guys nothing but the best. Thank you all for your time. See you guys next week. Cheers.